Hey everybody, welcome back to Coach Will's workshop. But first, safety's no accident. Alright, now that we're ready to rock, first we're going to talk about the buoyant boat building challenge that we kicked off Coach Will's workshop with. We've gotten a lot of entries, we've even got some international reach, and things are going great. Everything's looking really cool. We're going to extend this challenge sort of indefinitely because people are still having fun with it. You can see some of the boats that people have actually dropped off here at my place. You don't have to do that, but I'm glad that I have these ones. If you haven't gotten the Burgee decal yet and you submitted a challenge, go ahead and email or DM me on whatever social media platform you put it up on. So just like there's a checklist for the buoyant boat building challenge, it's got to have a hull, a mast, a boom, a sail, a rudder, and a keel. There's a checklist for when you go boating. So now, our boating tip of the day. All right, so your boating checklist should always include a bunch of stuff that we're going to list in the description here, but 5 really big things that you should have before you go boating anytime is first, like we talked about last week, a weather forecast. You should know what weather you're getting into and if it's going to be an okay day for boating and what to expect. The next is personal flotation devices. You should have a PFD for everybody that could possibly be on your boat. And you guys, they don't work if you're not wearing them. Please wear it. PFDs save lives. All right, then you need a throwable flotation. So you can toss something that floats to somebody if they're in the water. The next really important thing is a fire extinguisher. You need to get a marine grade fire extinguisher. So boats under 26 feet long, they need a type B1. And then if you're under 40 feet but above 26 feet, you need 2 B1s or a type B2. You got to have that, make sure it's up to date. The fifth thing that I want to talk a little bit about are visual signals. So there's all types of flares. You should get signals that work both in day and night in case you need them. All right, so people can find you. Other things real quick that you definitely need when you go boating, things like a sound device, VHF radio so that you can communicate with people if you need help or if anybody else needs help. You need to have anchor and anchor rod to anchor your boat if you need to. A bailing device or a hand pump if you start taking on water. Oars, a paddle, a knife if you wrap your prop, a small toolkit if you need to fix anything, a first aid kit. You really need to think about all the possible situations and add all those items to your boating checklist. All right, now on to our sailor spotlight of the week, Gabe Kobza. Gabe grew up sailing at his lake house as a kid and then joined the sailing scouts of Lake Forest High School. Gabe is a graduating senior from Lake Forest and is starting at Tulane in the fall. On Gabe's sailing bucket list, we have a transatlantic trip and sailing from Alaska to Maine through the canal systems and rivers. Gabe has always worked at Kittle's fixing people's bikes and now just fixes bikes for his friends. For Gabe's Eagle Scout project, he renovated the teen center at the Boys and Girls Club of Waukegan. Gabe also works at the boating center and as a sailing instructor at Lake Forest Beach. Hopefully, we'll all see Gabe soon down at the lakefront. And now on to Winning with William Curtis to learn how to get off that start line.
Good morning, folks, and welcome to another edition of Winning with William. Today, we're going to be talking about a basic element of sailboat racing, starting, and we're going to talk about 3 key tips to making sure that you have a good start. First, how do you know if you have a good start? Well, my definition is if I'm on the line with speed at go, I'm having a pretty good start, and I'm probably having a better start than most of my competitors. But there are 3 biases to look out for when you're about to start a race that are very easy pre-race things to check for. The first is line bias. Which side of the line is higher, the pin or the boat? Which side is closer to the mark? That can be achieved by simply sailing the line and figuring out at which tack your angle is a little higher. The second one is mark bias. Understanding where the mark is relative to the starting line and which side it favors can help you determine which side of the course to go to. And the third is easy enough, checking to see which side has more pressure. Stand up in your boat and take a look and try and find the dark water and try and anticipate where the dark water will be when you are about to start. That is all I have for you today. Looking forward to next week with Winning with William. Back to you, Will. Thank you.
Thanks, William. Now we're ready to rock. Thanks for tuning in to Coach Will's workshop. We'll see you Monday for Monday morning updates. And be sure to check the description below to go over your safe boating checklist.